WMAR2 News at 6, I'm Kelly Swoop.
And I'm Jamie Costello. Today, leaders at Morgan State University anchored a moment in history when they tore down a wall that segregated the community for decades.
WMAR2 News' Brittany Werner shows us the history and what's to come from this newfound spirit of hope.
Breaking down barriers is the mission behind this movement. The bricks that once stood separating a neighborhood from Morgan State University have crumbled. School leaders say they want that hate it represented to die right along with it.
It just speaks to the way that the community has changed and progressed and moved forward. I'm thankful that some of the roadblocks that used to be in the way have kind of fallen down. We still have a long way to go, but I mean, opportunity is here.
Since the late 1930s, a red brick wall symbolizing racially motivated tension stood alongside Morgan State University's campus, separating students from the community and the shopping plaza.
Part of that past, of course, was not too glorious, and a remnant of that past is behind me, that red brick wall.
Dr. Wilson, who's the president of Morgan State and has been for the past 13 years, says the state of Maryland purchased the institution in 1939 and it went from being private to public due to segregation.
Because the state of Maryland would not allow black students to go to its all-white universities.
And once the university went public, opening its doors to black people, the community tried to close its own by building a wall.
What was labeled a spite wall, a hate wall, to prevent Morgan State students from simply walking across the street into the all-white neighborhood and to shop at an all-white shopping center here.
And this week, what once stood signifying hate was torn down to inspire the entire community and show change is ever evolving.
The Morgan students that were fighting to be in the shopping center, to shop in the shopping center, when they were fighting for it, they would have never imagined a day that would come where black store owners would be here.
Megan Lathan, who's from the area, owns a beauty supply in that shopping center that was once segregated and is part of that change. She says this wall coming down signifies a deep-rooted history of oppression being destroyed with it.
I remember the old shopping center. I remember the Hechinger. It feels almost like a poetic justice. Like I feel like, the literal and metaphorical wall being put up to prevent black people from shopping here and thriving here is coming down.
And with the bricks coming down, leaders say they want the hate to tumble down with it and hope and healing to replace that space.
It's a full circle moment for the community and for the university.
More changes are on the horizon as more black-owned businesses are preparing to open in that shopping plaza in the near future.